The Lost Husband, an emotional journey of love and fate. This is the story of a woman who lost her husband and found him again in the most unexpected way. The story. She was a simple woman living in a small town full of dreams and kindness. كانت امرأة بسيطة تعيش في بلدة صغيرة مليئة بالأحلام والطيبة. She married a man who loved her deeply, and together they built a small, happy life. تزوجت رجلا أحبها بصدق وبنيا معا حياة صغيرة وسعيدة. They had 2 children, their little world of laughter and hope. رزقا بطفلين عالمهم الصغير المليء بالضحك والأمل. But one day, everything changed. لكن في يوم من الأيام تغير كل شيء. Her husband went on a business trip and never came back. ذهب زوجها في رحلة عمل ولم يعد بعدها أبدا. Days became weeks, weeks became years, and she finally believed he was dead. تحولت الأيام إلى أسابيع، والأسابيع إلى سنوات، حتى اقتنعت في النهاية أنه قد مات. She worked hard alone to raise her children, hiding her pain behind her smile. عملت بجهد كبير وحدها لتربي أطفالها، تخفي ألمها خلف ابتسامتها. But fate had another plan. لكن القدر كان له خطة أخرى. Her husband, who everyone thought was dead, had actually survived an accident and lost his memory. زوجها الذي ظنه الجميع ميتا نجا من حادث وفقد ذاكرته. He started a new life far away, and through hard work and destiny, became a millionaire. بدأ حياة جديدة في مكان بعيد، وبالعمل الجاد والمصير أصبح مليونيراً. One night, while watching the news, he saw something, a charity event in a small town. وفي ليلة ما بينما كان يشاهد الأخبار، رأى شيئاً، حدثاً خيرياً في بلدة صغيرة. He saw a woman who looked so familiar. رأى امرأة بدت له مألوفة جداً. His heart skipped a beat. توقف قلبه للحظة. He couldn't explain it, but something deep inside told him, she is your past. لم يستطع تفسير ذلك، لكن شيئاً في أعماقه قال له، إنها ماضيك. He traveled to that town, searching, remembering, hoping. سافر إلى تلك البلدة، يبحث ويتذكر ويأمل. And when he finally saw her again, his wife with their 2 grown children, his memory came back. وعندما رآها أخيراً زوجته مع طفليهما الذين كبر، عادت إليه ذاكرته بالكامل. Tears filled his eyes as he realized what he had lost and what he had found again. امتلأت عيناه بالدموع عندما أدرك ما الذي فقده وما الذي استرده من جديد. He ran to them, hugged them, and whispered, I'm home. ركض نحوهم وعانقهم وهمس قائلاً لقد عدت إلى المنزل. And in that moment, love had found its way back, stronger than before. وفي تلك اللحظة وجدت المحبة طريقها من جديد، أقوى من أي وقت مضى. She was a simple woman, living in a small town, full of dreams and kindness. She married a man who loved her deeply, and together they built a small, happy life. They had 2 children, their little world of laughter and hope. But one day, everything changed. Her husband went on a business trip and never came back. Days became weeks, weeks became years, and she finally believed he was gone forever. She worked hard alone to raise her children, hiding her pain behind her smile. Life was not easy, but her love for her children gave her strength to keep going. But fate had another plan. Her husband, who everyone thought was dead, had actually survived an accident, but he had lost his memory. He woke up in a hospital far away, not knowing who he was or where he came from. With time, he started a new life, working hard, building success from nothing. Years later, he became a millionaire, respected, admired, and yet deeply empty inside. One quiet night, while watching the news, he saw something that froze his heart. A charity event in a small town. On the screen, he saw a woman, her smile, her eyes, something deep inside him stirred. He didn't know why, but his heart whispered, "You know her." He couldn't sleep that night. Memories started to return, faces, laughter, the sound of children playing. So he made a decision. He traveled to that small town, searching for the truth that his heart already knew. When he arrived, he saw her, standing in front of a small shop, helping two young adults. He stopped. His heart felt like it was breaking and healing at the same time. The woman was his wife. The young adults were his children. In that moment, his entire past came rushing back. He remembered everything: the love, the laughter, the life he had lost. Tears filled his eyes as he walked toward them. She turned around, and their eyes met. Time stood still. He whispered softly, "I'm home." She covered her mouth, tears falling, and ran into his arms. Their children stood frozen, shocked, emotional, before joining the embrace. It was a moment of love, pain, and destiny all meeting at once. And in that single moment, the years of loss disappeared. Sometimes we lose people to find them again, and when we do, we understand the true meaning of love. أحيانا نفقد الأشخاص لكي نجدهم من جديد، وعندها فقط نفهم المعنى الحقيقي للحب. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Podcast auf Deutsch for more inspiring stories every week. إذا أثرت هذه القصة فيك، اشترك في بودكاست بالألمانية لتسمع المزيد من القصص الملهمة كل أسبوع. Thank you for listening, and never forget, love always finds a way back. شكرا لاستماعك، ولا تنسى أبدا الحب دائما يجد طريقه للعودة.